Hi, I'm Gina Mason, and this is Alien Nation. Senator Hillary Clinton has faltered lately in her rush for the White House. Much of the media attention has implicitly blamed her husband, Bill Clinton, as the main political baggage that has hampered Mrs. Clinton's own political rise. But is this really true, or is Hillary Clinton in fact the main cause of her own public image problems? Granted, the scandals involving Mrs. Clinton's more flamboyant husband are cause for concern. In Harlem, where President Clinton has his offices, his neighbors could probably tell you all about the bimbos and even about Whitewater.
The independence of the United States government's regulatory system has been flagrantly violated in an effort to protect a single American citizen.
The average person has probably not even heard about other Clinton-related scandals unreported by the mainstream media. Take Mina, for instance.
In 1982, cocaine trafficker Barry Seal set up one of the largest drug smuggling operations in the United States in Mina, Arkansas, under the approving eye of Governor Bill Clinton.
This story includes unconfirmed allegations of Bill Clinton's involvement in a major 10-year drug smuggling and money laundering operation running through Arkansas while Clinton was governor of that state. Larry Nichols worked for Governor Clinton at the time.
It was from that point that I did a lot of projects for Bill from a marketing perspective. I was literally working, sitting in the middle of Bill Clinton's political machine.
Nichols' reviews of the governor's accounts allegedly led him to a surprising discovery.
They're laundering drug money. There were $100 million a month in cocaine coming in and out of Mena, Arkansas. Dan Laster contracted to launder the money.
The Clintons could not avoid scrutiny when the trail from convicted cocaine distributor Dan Lassiter led right back to them. Actually, it is unknown how much Bill Clinton knew of the dealings at Mena or of his friend Lassiter's involvement. However, there are many reports that Bill Clinton had a more personal relationship with cocaine.
A doctor at the medical center here in Little Rock is taking care of Bill Clinton for his sinus problems, which may indeed be drug-related to cocaine use as they destroy the sinus passages. Governor Bill Clinton was taken into the hospital, I believe it was the medical center, on at least one or two occasions for cocaine abuse and overdosage, in which he actually had to be cared for at the hospital.
The Mena story also has a body count, most notably involving the alleged murders of two teenage boys who may have seen too much.
And the next thing we knew, they had been run over by a train. I believe they saw something they shouldn't have seen.
Ultimately, it was proven that Don Henry had been stabbed in the back and Kevin Ives' skull had been crushed prior to the placement of their bodies on the railroad tracks. A number of people approached the police with information about Don and Kevin's murders and consequently were murdered themselves.
Some of those who knew Bill Clinton since the early days question the former president's character.
He can accommodate any situation that comes up because he's not hemmed in by the truth.
But apart from scandals involving her husband, Hillary Clinton has herself lost much personal and public support during the course of her presidential campaign. Most Americans say they would never vote for her under any circumstances. Part of the problem springs from Mrs. Clinton's unapologetic stance for her vote in favor of going to war in Iraq, but there is also a general lack of trust, as well as widespread doubt about her authenticity.
Senator Clinton, your top campaign strategist Mark Penn is CEO of the PR firm Burson Marsteller, which recently did work for Blackwater.
The company has now ended its relationship with Blackwater.
Even former supporters have criticized both Clintons for being dishonest. Music mogul David Geffen, previously a Clinton loyalist, recently made waves by publicly backing Barack Obama while slamming Bill and Hillary. Geffen accused the couple of being unwilling to stand for the things that they genuinely believe in, and he added, "Everybody in politics lies, but they do it with such ease, it's troubling." Another story unreported by the mainstream media raises serious concerns about Hillary Clinton's honesty. In 2006, sources claimed that Senator Clinton has been videotaped pilfering stolen and laundered funds from a U.S. Treasury account, apparently for her own personal use. Sources say that the funds were left over from a financial scheme devised by Ambassador Leo Wanta and President Ronald Reagan. The money, originally amassed during the Cold War era in order to destabilize the Soviet currency, eventually added up to more than $27.5 trillion. Wanta claims that Reagan appointed him legal truster of the funds. After the Cold War ended, Reagan allegedly intended for the money to be returned to the American people and used for infrastructure purposes such as schools, roads, and reinforcement of the levees in Louisiana. Instead, Wanta claims, the Clinton administration had him framed and illegally imprisoned, and Mrs. Clinton and others then proceeded to drain the secret funds for their own personal uses. Special counsel Patrick Fitzgerald, known for his investigations into the CIA leak case involving Valerie Plame, reportedly has filmed evidence that allegedly shows Senator Clinton entering a bank in Grenada and presenting CIA credentials to withdraw millions from the secret account.